Compton. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer here at Alcami. I'm a United States Army veteran. I've been in our industry about 29 years now, 19 of that being in the CDMO space, 10 of that on the innovator sponsor side of the business. I've been at Alcami 8 years in total, albeit not all continuous. I was here about 2010 to 2014, managing the sales and marketing team at that time, and then rejoined Alcami in 2021. And coming from Alcami, I was at Avid Bioservices as the Chief Commercial Officer. I mean, clearly the largest driver is the geopolitical, right, with the, I guess the Biosecure Act coming back into play potentially, and obviously the trade policies that are unknown, but causing a bit of a stir in the space. But we've been talking about reshoring and onshoring for years, it seems like. It seems like every 3 or 4 years, like, oh, everything's going to be reshored or onshored to the U.S. And I think there's a lot of reasons and rationale to reshore and onshore. One being quality. Certainly, a quality culture in the U.S. is par to none across the rest of the world. But also just the cultural similarities and working together, right? U.S. With U.S.-based organizations, and then geographic location, resource planning, and working within a similar time zone as opposed to 9 or 12 or longer, time zones between where your home base and where your actual products being manufactured. So I think given those drivers and the geopolitical, maybe this time around we will see more reshoring and onshoring than maybe past years where we've heard the same. Yeah, I think it's multiple fold. Here at Alchemy, we've seen batch sizes reduce in size. We more often hear how small of a batch can you sterile fill filter as opposed to how large a batch you can sterile fill filter. It seemed like 10, 12 years ago was always, how big a batch can you go? And we can get up to 1,000 liter batch sizes here at Alchemy at our Charleston facility. But now again, it's how small can you go? And so our RTP North Carolina facility, it's all single use componentry there at that site. And the lines themselves are built for minimum line loss. And so we can get down to, 1 liter batch sizes, in fact, maybe even a little less than 1 liter batch sizes there. But the other factors are the ability to release and characterize these molecules, either drug substance or drug product. And we've got a lot of expertise in-house to support that. And then right now we're actually looking at expanding our capacity for biologics analytical testing in our Raleigh-Durham location, and we'll have a press release coming out with that shortly. Um, but then also on the storage, so we get customers, coming in to visit our analytical labs or our manufacturing facilities, and like this is all great. You have all the expertise, you have the capabilities, but where are you going to actually store all this product that we're going to send you, drug substance and/or drug product post-manufacturing? Well, we have probably the largest cold chain storage capacity in the U.S. for any CDMO. And so we have multiple walk-in -80s, -40s, -20s, 2 to 8 degrees. So we've got a tremendous amount of capacity to support these customers with these new molecular entities and modalities that are coming into play. Yeah, we are in Hall 5 on floor 1D58 there at CPHI. I'm really excited about getting back in front of the industry and meeting with ex clients, new clients, future clients, but then talking about the things that we just talked about here today, looking at all the different expansions across Alchemy to support our customers in the U.S. Clearly, it's a growing business in the U.S., and we're here to support that growth.